weeks after returning from Morocco, Rachel still holds on to hope that Anna is simply a rich kid who's irresponsible with money, and that she will eventually get paid back. But in July of 2017, everything changes. Anna Delvey is arrested outside the swanky Beekman Hotel for failing to pay her $12,000 hotel bill. Anna enlists the help of criminal defense attorney Todd Spodek.
The very first time I met her, she comes into my office and she's overwhelmed. The general feel was that she did nothing wrong. That she is not guilty of any crimes, and it is a misunderstanding from everyone's point of view, which is common in criminal defense. A lot of clients often have misunderstandings that lead them to being prosecuted. Very strange.
For Spodek, the case is routine. Misdemeanor charges he thinks he can wrap up pretty easily. In September 2017, Spodek appears in Manhattan District Court with his client.
We appeared in court thinking nothing of it, and that was the first time the media got wind of the case.
Something about Anna Delvey catches the eye of freelance New York Post photographer Stephen Hirsch.
I just had a feeling that there was something interesting about her. She looked a little out of place. She looked a little scared. And so I photographed her from a distance with a long lens. I mentioned it to the reporter after.
On July 31st, 2017, the New York Post website headline reads, "Wannabe socialite busted for skipping out on pricey hotel bills." Meanwhile, Rachel Williams and a couple of friends decide it's time to confront Anna Delvey face-to-face. They set up a lunch meeting at a crowded restaurant on Manhattan's West Side. Williams decides to secretly record the conversation.
You know, it started out, I think, just like, what's going on? Why is this problem happening? Why can't you access your money? And she would say things like, it's not my fault. It was a lot of blaming other people. She'd blame her lawyers, her bankers.
All I'm doing is like working on this. I don't like sleep. I don't do anything. What am I going to do? Like,
do your parents know anything about your situation right now at all?
they're not going to. They won't like want to swap this myself.
We asked her questions about, like, who are your parents? Like, what are their names?
You have family? Like, living family? Do you even have family?
I do have my father, Daniel.
She gave this fictitious name for her dad. I remember it was like Daniel Decker Delvey. She would make up these sort of lies on the spot.
At the end of the meeting, Rachel Williams finally realizes that Anna Delvey is not the friend or the person she believed her to be.
I remember texting with the videographer, and he was like, do you think she's a fraud, or do you think this is just a case of, like, rich girl can't access her money or something? And I was like, no, I think it's a long game con.
The next day, Williams contacts the Manhattan District Attorney's Office.
And I sent them a link to one of the tabloid articles, and I said, you know, I think this girl's a con artist. I really would like to speak to somebody. I have information to share. I ended up getting a phone call and taking my little binder of evidence straight to the DA's office and sitting down with two prosecutors who basically said, you know, we think you're right, and anything you can tell us will be useful.
Next on American Greed, the stakes are about to get much higher for Anna Delvey, who is not just walking out on hotel bills, she's trying to secure $22 million.
The bank documents that she had provided, which showed that she had about 60 million euro overseas in a trust fund, were fake.